Hey guys, just gonna give everybody like a little chance to hop on. I'm doing a quick GSD with Georgie month of March updates. I have a lot of exciting stuff coming up. I just announced it in my newsletter, so if you're not on my newsletter, definitely check it out right now. In this quick little presentation that I'll be doing, so I'm just gonna kind of hang out for a minute while I see folks trickle in. Hello, hello, hello. Awesome. All right, it's coming up on all the platforms. Good, 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 good. Just making sure I'm live on where I'm supposed to be live at. Awesome. Alrighty, so I'm gonna just dive right in now, and whoever like trickles in later, they go definitely watch the replay. So that's gonna be in something that's available. So hey guys, all right. So if you don't know me already, I'm Georgie from GSD with Georgie, and my whole brand and business is all about being productive, execution focused, strategic, and getting it done. Right? GSD. So this March, I have a lot of cool opportunities coming up for everybody that's out there. And I just wanted to do like a quick live video to kind of go over what all those opportunities are. I've been sharing them on social, on like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, all of that stuff. But I just wanted to do a live video so that people could understand fully what the opportunities are so they could take advantage of it. Because March is going to be a crazy busy month. It's exciting, but also it kind of get messy. So to start off, the first thing I'm a part of that's happening actually this week is Stay by Stay Home, which is a 2-day virtual online conference. This was an idea that some colleagues, Bridget and Daniel and I, came up with together of hosting this like virtual event with all the current events that's going on. A lot of big conferences have been canceled. A lot of big events that are in person have been canceled, and we all know why. With like the coronavirus going around and folks are just kind of being precautious, it's like, how do people engage? So we decided to kind of throw together this event, and it's coming along pretty well. Our registration is going good. We're getting you guys like some speakers, and it was super last minute. This is what you call like innovating on an instant, because this was just an idea last week, and you know me, get shit done. Now it's a whole, like, we have everything set up. We just need to lock in speakers and get you people out there to attend. So if you're interested in participating in Stay by Stay Home, just head on over to stayhome.com. And again, that's going to be happening this week, Thursday and Friday, March 12th and 13th. We think it's going to be a really cool, groundbreaking event that shows how people could truly engage on a digital ecosystem when things in person kind of go a little bit haywire. I've been working personally remote for 4 or 5 years now. And even before that, right? Work from anywhere that my laptop was, or my computer or my phone, that's where I would work from. And so Stay by Stay Home is just kind of amplifying that concept that you don't have to physically be somewhere to engage and interact and get high quality content, because people have this stigma around like virtual sessions, like, oh, it's just, oh, you go on and watch a video. But I think you guys will really enjoy Stay by Stay Home. We're doing like tiered pricing, so the first 100 people are free, students are free, and then it's a pay what you can model, because we know it's last minute, impromptu, but definitely check it out. So that's what's the first thing that's happening this week. Stay by Stay Home, check it out, 2-day virtual conference. All right, and then the next thing, I've posted about this also. I've recently launched a course called 123 Easy Webinar, which is exactly what it says, a simple guide to creating high impact online events. Because again, things are getting crazy out here, and people are just like, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna cancel this. I'm gonna cancel that. So on and so forth. So what I've decided to do was host this like online event called 123 Easy Web. No, well, not host an online event, teach this course. So everything is pre-recorded, and if folks want to like coach with me and work with me afterwards to figure out how to actually execute some of the stuff in this workshop, you could definitely do that. But the course is $97 for the next 3 days. It's gonna go back to regular price of $297 on March 12th. So make sure you take advantage of that $97 value, because everyone is trying to get into the web space right now, especially doing online events, working remotely, and my inbox has been on fire. So that's one of the reasons why I created this course. I'm like, guys, it's a lot. Like, I'm excited, but it's a lot of different opportunities that are popping up. So the course will help people if they want to do more of like a DIY, do it yourself, figure it out, do it yourself model, versus if you want to hire me for consulting or to produce an online event for you, that's going to be like a longer timeline as well as like a higher price, just being honest. So check out 123easywebinar.com if you want to learn more and take the course of 123 Easy Webinar. If you have questions, definitely feel free to reach out to me. I am available to answer those questions. Next, March 16th, the application closes for Startup Boost. So I recently announced that I've joined the Startup Boost New York City team. And this is a 6-week, 100% free, zero equity, pre-accelerated program, let me be specific. And the pre-accelerated program means we're targeting early stage tech companies, early stage startups. So if you are, if you've gotten a little bit of traction, you recently launched, you're trying to grow, but you're not ready yet for like an accelerated program. You're not ready yet for revenue on a big scale. You're not ready yet for investors, right? So, but you're in that like little chunk of, I've launched, I'm doing a little bit of things, or I'm about to launch and doing a little bit of things, and I've done a lot of beta testing or whatever, but I'm just not ready yet for like a big accelerator. So we coach you, develop you, bring in speakers, teach you how to build up on that startup idea that you have to get it to a point where it is ready for accelerators, is ready for seed investment, is ready for revenue. So definitely apply to that program. The applications for Startup Boost New York City closes on March 16th. And if you're not in New York City, because I know I have a wide network, the Startup Boost program is in a couple other states and cities like LA, Pittsburgh. I think there's one in Toronto. So definitely apply. There's a bunch of different programs all over the country, as well as like some international programs as well. So head on over to startupboost.org/apply to apply and put in your application today. All of the different ecosystems have the same deadline of the March 16th application deadline. So head on over, submit your application, and we'll look forward to reviewing it and hopefully accepting you to the Startup Boost program. If you have any questions about this as well, ping me. All these events and programs and things I'm telling you about, I am directly involved with. So you're going to literally be getting shit done with Georgie, literally. So reach out to me so that way I could help you figure out, is it a good program for you? Are you ready? Whether it's the course, whether it's the accelerator program, whether it's stay by stay home, whatever it is. And I have a few more things, so hang out with me. Almost there. The next thing that's coming up this March is a Seat on Melanin's Couch. I've been invited to host this event. It's a Women's History Month event here I'm not in Brooklyn, but here in New York, it's in Brooklyn. So definitely check that out. She's been doing this event annually for like the last 2 years. And this year I was invited to host the event. So if you want to head on over to a Seat by melaninscouch.eventbrite.com to learn more about a Seat on Melanin's Couch. There's a bunch of speakers. There's a pop-up shop expo. So if you're interested in vending at the pop-up shop, reach out to me, let me know. But it's, again, a Women's History Month celebration focused on women from different backgrounds, but primarily Black and brown women. So reach out to me. Definitely a resource for this as well. Then we have Dreamer to Doer Bootcamp. So I'm hosting a 4-hour online bootcamp to help folks go from idea to MVP. And this is a bootcamp to kind of premise the Doer Labs community and Doer Labs work, right? So everything for Doer Labs, as you guys probably already know, is online. We do 1 and 2 things collaboratively with other people in person, but anything that Doer Labs owns fully is online. So this bootcamp is a 4-hour workshop so that way you could learn the different tips and lean methods to go from idea to MVP. And it's a completely free workshop. So that's good because Doer Labs is not free. So this is one of like our free quarterly events that we'll be doing. And so if you want to apply to that, head on over to doerlabs.xyz/dreamer to doer. Applications for this, there are applications because it is a free event. Applications close on March 21st. So you have about a little over a week and a half to apply. So that's not this Saturday coming up. It's next Saturday. So closer to 2 weeks, a little bit less than 2 weeks. And then the actual program and the actual event is happening on March 28th. So make sure you head on over to doerlabs.xyz/dreamer to doer to apply for this program. And I look forward to seeing your applications and then having you guys in the Dreamer to Doer bootcamp. And you can also hit me up with questions about this one. And then last but totally definitely not least is going to be doing the most. And as you can see from the past few slides, I have been doing the most, pretty active, and I'm really excited about the work that I'm doing. Always focused on execution, always focused on helping. So if you guys are not familiar, my podcast is called Doing the Most, The Misadventures of Entrepreneurship, where I interview entrepreneurs about their entrepreneurial journey, right? I started this podcast because I got tired of hearing people say, oh, I struggled, or entrepreneurship was hard, or there wasn't substance in these stories of entrepreneurship, right? It was just like, oh, hustle, struggle, success. Like, what does that even mean, right? So in this podcast, I focus on getting the nitty gritty, like what exactly word for word happened when things weren't fun. And right now I'm recording season 4. So far I've recorded about 8 episodes in just last week, and I have about like 4 or 5 more episodes to record this week. So for the first time, I'm doing a fundraiser for the podcast. So yeah, let me slow down. I've been talking real fast. The podcast is going to be released. Season 4 is going to start releasing on April 16th, and it's going to be every week on Thursdays. So continue on our Thursday trend. But I have now a Patreon goal. So if you guys aren't familiar with Patreon, it's a platform where you could kind of go on and support creatives, artists. Somebody that you guys might recognize, like Issa Rae. She's on the platform to support her video projects. A lot of podcasts are also on the platform, which is why I decided to put my podcast on the platform, because I see that it's important to, raise some funds. So podcasts are like really weird in order to monetize and like kind of grow them. And I have a bunch of ideas and things that I want to do with doing the most of podcasts, but things take money and support. So to really grow the podcast, I've set a goal of $2,500 to raise. Got my first Patreon today, so super excited about that. Definitely head on over there, support if you have the availability to, or somebody that would be interested in supporting Doing the Most. You could check out seasons 1 to 3 on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play. What else? Also, I've uploaded like the video versions of each podcast on YouTube, and I think most of them are also on Facebook. So they are everywhere. Go listen, share, talk about these episodes, because I'm telling you, some of these stories you would not even believe based on entrepreneurs that are telling them. And we did a podcast live back in January at Grow with Google. So that was really cool. And I also did a podcast 101 workshop to teach people about starting their own podcast. So check that out. Support the podcast. Just head on over to patreon.com/GSD with Georgie. So now I'm going to check out the chat if anybody is messaging. So I see no one has sent anything right now, so no problem. The live video will stay up in case people have comments in the future or want to add anything later. But yeah, I just wanted to jump on and kind of talk about what was going on, because there's a lot of stuff right now that is that I'm working on. And I'm super excited about all of them. So March is another GSD, Get It Done month. So guys, if you have any questions about anything that I mentioned in this presentation, feel free to reach out to me. Grateful and happy to answer any questions and give advice and lead people in the right way, because it's all about getting it done. So I'm going to jump off now, but thank you guys for, joining and listening and watching this March GSD update. Bye.